Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I'm busy knitting the candy stripe. I did start this as one of my patterns. I did start it off as a 22 inch, and when I realised it wasn't double knitting, it's Aaron's coming out bigger, but I'm still just using the 22 size. I'm working out the 22 size just from this because I'm not sure whether it's going to be I've only done the length if it would be a 24, because when you do a 24 you do want it to measure 26, so that's what it does measure. The back measures 13 inches, so that's what I'm doing it to, as a size 24. So the instructions will be in my book for a 22, because when you're doing it using a thicker wool, you just do a size smaller on the pattern, sometimes 2 sizes smaller, but like I'm saying, I'm doing this to measure 26, which is what I do. Like if I do a 16 inch, I like it to measure 18 inch, and 18 inch to measure 20, or 1 or 2 inches more. And the same with the 20, I wanted to measure either 21 or 22. And this was, would be 25 or 26 for a 24. So that's what I'm doing with this one anyway. And I've got quite a bit done the back, and I'm busy shaping the armholes on it at the moment, which I was doing did some of this at my granddaughter's yesterday. And he had a little bit of trouble with the dog. Not trying to sit on my knee, but every time he seen this, thought it was something to play with and tried to pinch it off me. So I got a little bit done with telling the dog off and to leave it alone. But anyway, I was doing a bit, I'll put that down in a minute. Doing a little bit more of my own last night. I have actually twisting this. This is the neck. I'm nearly finished that one side to the neck, the armholes. I'll have to count up the rows I've done. I do so many inches. It's about 8 inches from here up to the shoulders, but I also go by the number of rows that I do, so I'm going to have to count up the rows. Well, I know how many rows I did up to I start separating it for the neck, so there'll not be too long before that one's finished, that front anyway, and then I can get onto the sleeves, and they won't take too long because there's a lot less stitches on the sleeve. I'll just roll that out and keep it ready for later. And I have been doing another one of these bags. The other one I sold, the one I did with these 2 colours, that's ready for to do another one when I finish this one. But I only spend about half an hour doing crochet, especially with this thicker stuff, because it tends to not hurt my wrists, but it's harder work on my wrists using the bigger hook, because this is a size 8mm hook, and it is a little bit harder getting it in and out of the stitches, so it does affect my wrist and my hand a little bit. So I only spend about half an hour, but I can do quite a lot in half an hour. Because what I did yesterday, I think I did up to about there. So I've did from there up to there in about half an hour this morning. But I have looked up these things. I couldn't remember how much I paid for these. I got them from Temu. And I'm sure I paid about £1.99 for 2 at the time. I think they were selling them in packs of 2 at the time, but I've checked on today and they're around about £1.25 each now, so they're all a little bit more if I buy some more of these. But it all depends on whether whether I managed to sell these okay, but the one I did, I'm going to the post office to post that to the customer today, because that one I have sold it. So if I'm making something like these, anything I make, I don't put on my shop on eBay, or mostly patterns I put on Etsy, but if I do on eBay, it's every other Friday, which will be this Friday, because I get money off their selling fees. It's 70% off at the moment. So, but if anyone sees me doing these before I put them on the shop and they want one, just send me a message, an email, and we can work out, payment and all that there, because I do have a PayPal account on my channel where you can just click on and pay through PayPal, which is what Lisa, the lady that bought the other one, did. She just paid me through PayPal. And I can sell them just that little bit cheaper because I don't have any selling fees that way. But anyway, that's that. I'll put that down. I'll get a bit more of that tomorrow. I'll probably finish that tomorrow. And I have another slideshow today. I've had quite a lot of pictures sent in. One or two of my own in there as well, and so I'm going to show you the slideshow. If anyone has any pictures, anything in it doesn't even have to be anything they've finished, just something that they're in the middle of. You send me pictures and they'll go into my next slideshow. But if anyone sent me anything and they don't see it, that's before today, and they don't see it in this slideshow, send me a message, because sometimes my emails do get lost. Sometimes some people send them with just a picture, no words or anything, and then ones tend to go into spam. Well, I'm having to check the spam, but I have 2 Gmail accounts now, and I prefer to use the my newest one at the moment, which is 1066 smithy21@gmail.com. instead of my 1946 Queenie one, because that one is full of spam of porn videos and things. It goes into the spam, and they were leaking over onto my normal part of the Gmail and that, and so I still have to go through all those spam just in case there's any normal videos, well, not videos, but pictures that people send me, because some people are still using my old Gmail, but my new Gmail is in the every video I put up now. I've deleted it off what I can, but I can't take it off all my old videos because there's too many of them. But anyway, if anybody has sent me anything and they haven't seen it in this little clip I'm showing now, let me know, and I'll check to see if it's gone into my spam or something like that, which tends to happen if it's just a picture and nothing else, no words, no writing. It tends to go into spam because the Gmail is not sure that it's safe. Look at it that way. So anyway, I'm going to stop this video for a minute and show you the my latest slideshow, which is number 6. hope you all like that slideshow. And it's nice that I worked out how to put a little bit music on instead of having all those pictures going past with a lot of silence, which somebody did complain about one time. But I just look on YouTube's music library because they're all bits of music you can use where there's no copyright. Because I can't put, you know, like any popular music like of what we have today in the pop groups and things like that, because they would be copyrighted. So anyway, I were going to have a walk over to the post office later on after my lunch. It is now coming up to 12:30 to post the bag to Lisa. But there's something else I want to show you. I've had a card, came from the United States, from Marilyn. Now this came about Friday, and every time I made a video I forgot to show this card. It says, wishing you warm smiles, a little sunshine and lots of happiness. This is an Easter card from Marilyn. See, lovely picture, flowers, and there's tulips, and I don't know what the little yellow ones are and the other ones. And she just says, dear Sheila, hoping that the happiness you bring is returned to you in double doses. Enjoy the holiday with your beautiful family and of course the dogs, the new 2 editions. With love, Marilyn, happy Easter. So thank you, Marilyn, that's a lovely card. We don't usually get Easter cards in this country, you know, I think it's one of the holiday things where you don't see many cards for them. And this card, the postmark was on the 11th, and I think the date came, it was only took 4 days from the United States, so that's very good, because I have sent letters before, and I think they went a few times around the world before they went to the customer, because one took about 5 weeks for it, but that was very good, about 4 days I think that one took. So anyway, I'm going to do a little bit more. Well, I'll be stopping for my lunch soon because it is 12:30, and get something for my lunch, and then I will wait until about 3:30 before I walk over to the post office in case I get any more patterns to post, because I have 1 or 2 of those to write up as well. But I like to wait until then, till as late as possible before the last pickup from the post office. So if I have any patterns, it'll be picked up the same day that I get them, as long as it's before 3:30. Because I do have 1 or 2 to write out, and I haven't wrote them out yet, so I'm going to write them out so I can take them over when I go over with the parcel to post to Lisa. But anyway, that's my bit for today, so thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.